Buenos días y buen bonitos a todos. Good morning and welcome, everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and password or check our website, www.cslpv.org. And you'll find it, I believe, still on the landing page, but it's also on the page where you find the weekly talks. So today is Sunday, October 5th, 2025. And we are continuing our annual theme of Rising Higher, Going Deeper. The topic for this month of October is Glow Up. And the topic for this week is the ultimate glow up. So I'd like to first just go over a few upcoming dates. So tomorrow, the first Monday of October, is World Habitat Day. And October 10th is World Mental Health Day. The second Monday, October 13th, is the Canadian Thanksgiving Day. And today we are celebrating our 8th anniversary here in Vallarta. One of the suggested books for reading this month is Braiding Sweetgrass: Indigenous Wisdom, Scientific Knowledge, and the Teachings of Plants by Robin Wall Kimmerer. Kimmerer. That's a mouthful, almost as difficult to say as my last name. So once again, I'd like to truly welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching and here at our center in Vallarta. If you would like to be on the Zoom call, or rather, if you are on the Zoom call or watching this at a later replay, we welcome and appreciate you. Here we teach a philosophy that honors all faith traditions. So whatever path you are on, please know that it is the right one for you. So as I mentioned, we do teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind. And it's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, where we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth. And we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes founded this teaching in the 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts in order to create the science of mind, which focuses on the individual use of thoughts and this powerful thing called the mind. When asked to provide a concise definition of the teaching, he had replied, "It is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations." So each week we offer service with an inspirational message. And we offer the Zoom meeting at 10 a.m. And we'll be continuing our in-person Sundays at noon at Cafe La Ventana, currently on the first and third Sundays of the month. However, I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it today. So my apologies for those that have already headed down towards there. But do hope that everyone gets a chance to review by watching this replay at a later time. And we are also considering looking into a new location that is more accommodating. So stay tuned for details on that. And as part of my intention to grow this center, we do invite special guest speakers to join us on the second Sunday of each month. And they would be providing the Sunday message in Spanish with English translations. So now, as we do each week, let's review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more on all of these can be found on their very own drop-down page on our website. And now, the tradition that we have brought back is reading an affirmative prayer from the Creative Thought magazine. And this is from October 5th of 2014. So just a reminder that affirmative prayer, spiritual mind treatment, is always done in the first person. So I invite you to take these words as your own. And if you so desire, just gently close your eyes and listen. The infinite presence of God surrounds and includes all. It is intelligence, love, and law. God expresses by means of me, within and through my heart and soul. It is my source and my supply. Open and receptive, I am guided by the infinite mind of God. I clearly see and feel the truth of my divine nature. I am guided to the best thoughts and words about myself and the world around me. I make decisions based on truth rather than effect. I ask myself, is this good, true, beautiful, loving, and kind? Then I know it is mine by divine right. I clearly see the best path for me. I am guided to perfect choices. I know what to do now. Releasing rigidity, I feel free, knowing I can always change direction to incorporate the greater good. Divine synchronicity aligns everything in perfect order for the most effective outcome. God guides me to fulfillment and joy, love and service, wholeness and balance. I am grateful for the truth that sets me free. I release my word to law and let it be so. And so it is. And that was originally submitted by licensed practitioner Nancy Townsend from Palm Desert, California. And now for a quote from our Ernest Holmes from the Science of Mind magazine. He said, "We do not change all of the patterns of our thought in a moment. Rather, it takes place little by little until gradually the old thought patterns become transformed into new ones by some inner alchemy of the mind, the operation of which we do not see, but the manifestation of which we do experience." So 10 months into our annual theme of rising higher and growing deeper, we've been experiencing a glow up. New thought communities all over the world are utilizing spiritual principles to participate in our collective healing. We don't become brand new people overnight. Community connection, spiritual practice, and time have transformed us into the magnificent, wise, and inspiring people that we are today. The work that we've been doing on ourselves is changing the world. And at this very moment, our spiritual work supports our world in experiencing a glow up unlike we've ever known. In the book, Can We Talk to God? Ernest Holmes writes, "Love does not overcome hate and fear through controversy, argument, or force, but by a subtle power of transformation, transmutation, and sublimation. It is invisible in its essence, but apparent through its act. As light overcomes darkness, and as the presence of heat warms a cool room until it's comfortable, so the radiant action of love and peace dissipates fear, hate, and confusion. And with the growth of social media, it may feel like we are more divided than ever. However, in reality, we are learning more about each other and many things, and many of us have become frightened by what we've discovered. Nevertheless, social media has created an opportunity for us to come together and to celebrate one another more than ever before. Social media is where the concept of a glow up originated. The ultimate glow up comes from embodying love and peace through our challenges. This teaching supports all of us. So here is the dictionary.com definition of glow up. Glow up is an informal term for a positive personal transformation, typically one involving significant changes in appearance and style, and often also growth in confidence and maturity, and sometimes aspects of personal or professional life. And I watch a lot of shows on Netflix. Has anybody watched the series called Glow Up? It's like Project Runway, but for makeup artists. It's a British reality competition show that focuses on the world of makeup artistry. Each season, a group of aspiring makeup artists compete in creative and technical challenges that test their skills in everything from editorial and runway looks to special effects makeup. And contestants are judged on their artistry, creativity, and their ability to handle high pressure situations. At the end of each episode, the two weakest performers meet head to head and challenge each other, where they must execute a look under time pressure. And then one contestant is eliminated. The winner of the season often receives opportunities such as contracts, collaborations, or career launching experiences in the beauty industry. Contestants often share personal stories about what makeup means to them and how they got involved. The vibe of Glow Up is colorful, high energy, and creative, a mixture of artistry and drama, but with a mostly positive, supportive tone. And those of us applying the Science of Mind teachings to our lives often share stories of our own glow ups, how we use our creativity and support others to create the life they desire. Isn't today the perfect time to embrace our spiritual transformation as the ultimate glow up? Iyanla Vanzant said this: the spark of divinity is what beckons each of us to a higher, fuller experience and expression of life. Ernest Holmes' original intention was not to create a church or spiritual organization at all. He saw himself as a teacher and a writer, not as a religious founder. And when he reluctantly agreed to the formation of a spiritual organization, He ensured our movement would always evolve by remaining open at the top. And this important element has served as the foundation of our ultimate glow up. In the year 2011, the United Church of Religious Science and the Religious Science International came together to form the Centers for Spiritual Living that we are today. Marilyn Leo's book, Chronicles of Religious Science, Volume 2, details the deep healing, the work that was required to unite the two organizations again and experience the ultimate glow up. For the first time in our history, diversity training is now required for all ministers. And each of our organizational committees, teams, and groups are great examples of spiritual leaders in our movement that are dedicated to igniting the ultimate glow up on this planet. Deepak Chopra wrote this: when we blend this unique talent with service to others, we experience the ecstasy and exaltation of our own spirit, which is the ultimate goal of all goals. So, as I mentioned earlier, World Mental Health Day is observed on October 10th, and this is every year on the 10th of October. It was first established in 1992 by the World Federation of Mental Health and recognized globally. It raises awareness, reduces stigma, and promotes better mental health for all. World Mental Health Day reminds us that caring for the mind is sacred work. Our thoughts, our emotions, and our inner well-being are not separate from spirit. They are expressions of it. When we support one another in times of crises, we embody compassion and give form to divine love. Mental health is not simply about treatment. It is about belonging, connection, and the assurance that no one walks alone in their struggles. Just as light shines clearly in the darkness, so too our presence, listening, and encouragement, becoming instruments of healing. By affirming dignity, offering hope, and extending kindness, we take part in Spirit's work of restoring wholeness to the world. Traditionally, adults with intellectual disabilities don't have a lot of higher educational options. So Deanna Persay wanted to change that. She co-founded the College of Adaptive Arts in San Jose, where students can pursue business, theater, music, dance, and health and wellness. She said, when you give them a safe space, it's an unbelievable transformation. So what is transformation? The metamorphosis of a caterpillar to a butterfly is not nature's example of transformation and a glow up. Caterpillars are born only able to crawl along the ground. But becoming a butterfly is an uncomfortable journey that they must take. Their transformational process begins when they stop eating. Then the caterpillar hangs upside down. In our own experience of a glow up, we often have to release old habits and old behaviors that no longer serve us. For our glow up, our lives take that 180-degree turn, just like the caterpillar. The caterpillar spins itself in a chrysalis, and deep spiritual healing alone in the silence can feel like being in a chrysalis. Just like healing our shadow self, the process of transforming into a butterfly is messy. A caterpillar literally breaks down into a soup-like substance called imaginal cells. And sometimes our hearts can feel like that when we're doing difficult healing work. Rest is the final step in its transformation to become a butterfly. And as we prepare our bodies for our lives to take flight, rest is a crucial part of the process. And the real glow up comes when we are able to serve as an example of the power of healing. Our decision to commit to our own healing inspires others. One person's transformation creates a ripple effect of a glow up all around the world. The National Alliance on Mental Illness put out this statement. They said, everybody you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind. And so join us on this journey of the ultimate glow up. As we embrace spiritual transformation, let's embody the radiant love and peace that dispel fear and division. Together, we can uplift each other and celebrate our unique journeys towards higher consciousness. So this week, take a moment to reflect on your own glow up. What changes have you made in your life that reflect your spiritual growth? As Pam Grout reminds us, you are a brilliantly luminous being. Step into your light, embody your truth, and let your glow shine brightly for all to see. And I'll leave you with this quote. When you have light in your mind, you shine. When you have light in your heart, you glow. When you have light in your soul, you rise. And that brings us to our affirmation of the week. I am a brilliantly luminous being. And now it's time for the news and updates at our center. If you are interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we do offer courses via Zoom as well as in person. So connect with me or check our website for details. And let me know if there's any specific course, such as meditation or another book study that you would be interested in taking so that we can plan for these as well. And if you would like to have a one-on-one connection for a spiritual mind treatment, please contact me. Also, if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this current calendar year, as membership does renew annually, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, please contact me so that you can be sent the current application form. I'd also like to remind you to subscribe and like our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. When you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, you help the algorithms so that other people are more apt to come and see us and check us out as well. So help us out by liking, subscribing, and sharing on our YouTube. And so now it's our time for mindfully giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give today. Every donation is greatly appreciated, no matter the amount. And your contributions are circulated with our tithing to our greater organization, which reaches out globally as well as locally. And we also tithe to a local women's shelter to assist women and children that have left an abusive home. And it allows them the opportunity to become grateful for the assistance, to become productive, successful members of our community. Donations can be made using PayPal or Tithely through our website. Once again, www.cslpv.org. And you'll find the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as on the page for the weekly talks. Alternatively, you can send in a paper check by sending it to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y 8N1. So I've almost forgotten. So let's go back and together say our offertory affirmation. Whoops, sorry about that. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing your time together. And let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. Today, more than ever, we need to stand for peace. So hug your friends, hug your loved ones, and hug your neighbor. May peace and love be with you. Blessings to all. Namaste.